In today's video, I want to give you a real-life example of the advantage method from Reality Transurfing. I know ultimately the advantage method is from Tufti the High Priestess, or I don't forget the exact name of the book. I know it's from Tufti. In Reality Transurfing, it's called the coordination of intention. However, it's really the same principle. And if you don't know what that principle is, coordination of intention, or the advantage principle, is saying that every single time you come across a circumstance, let's say you're trying to manifest a goal, right? And you are on the way to the goal. On the journey, even though your mind wants to control every single aspect of how the goal unfolds, or even just in general in life, your mind wants to have a control over every single aspect of the journey. And when unexpected events occur, like you get a flat tire or you fail your first business or something like that, it hooks your attention, right? And you completely fall into the negativity and you start to believe and affirm that this is something very negative that has happened to you. And that is how now the event unfolds in a negative way. Coordination of intention and the advantage method say that when those sorts of unexpected things happen, instead of falling into the negativity and believing them to be negative events for you, recognize that in that moment when this event occurs, you have a great choice to make. You either get sucked into the negativity and your life unfolds in a negative way based on the choice, right? Based on your reaction. That's how the event unfolds. So you either make that choice of getting sucked into the negativity, or in that moment, you can choose to remain balanced emotionally and mentally. And you can affirm that even this is going to benefit you going forward in the long run. That this event, even though it seems to be such a failure right now or something negative, I will not believe it to be that way. I know that even this is just a stepping stone in my journey leading to something positive. Okay, and because you make that choice, now the event, that is the meaning that you give to the event, and the meaning is what determines how it unfolds. So you literally have this choice so many times every single day, even on the littlest of scales, right? Like even when the littlest thing happens, you have this choice. And you need to start exercising this choice. So this is what the advantage method is. Recognizing your power, your choice to give meaning to things, because the meaning is what determines how the rest of that situation unfolds from that point onward. So this is putting the power back into your hands. And you need the conscious awareness, right? The level of conscious awareness high enough in order to be able to make that choice in the moment. Because if you are not aware in that moment when something negative happens, when you get a trigger, then you will just fall back into your programs and your negative thoughts. Whereas if you are aware, then in that moment, you will hold the necessary capacity to make that choice. And that is why I always say, without awareness, this entire process is impossible for you. Therefore, if you're not meditating and focusing on being aware throughout the day, then you really won't be able to do this. And that's not me just saying that. You can try it for yourself. It's just like a barrier you create for yourself. Okay, so today I want to share with you a real life example of the advantage method and how it really worked out really, really well over the long term. It's not from my personal life, but it is from someone that I speak to on Instagram, a lady that I don't know at all. And I'm not going to share her name or too many details, but I'll put certain screenshots up on the screen right now. So this lady reached out to me on October 21st, and she said, because I had done a previous video on the advantage method, she said, "Hi, Sunny," and she reached out to me on Instagram. She said, "Hi, Sunny, the advantage method, right? Use it when life throws you curveballs. My oldest daughter has gotten pregnant and the boyfriend is gone now, okay?" And I texted her that day or 2 days later. And even this, like this situation that seems to be so negative, in even this, there is always advantage. Go through this time like you chose this to happen and watch how it becomes you and your daughter's greatest blessing over time. I said, definitely tough, I can understand, but it's also your greatest opportunity. To which she said, okay, I will do that. Thank you. And I bet you that she didn't really feel amazing about my response at that time, right? Because obviously it's difficult to practice in the moment. Now, 3 months later, or 2 months later or so, on December 1st, she texted me. She said, hey, my relationship with my daughter is the best it's ever been. And we both are driving brand new cars for once, not a broken down car with oil leaks. And so this is just like a 2-month update. Kind of nice, right? Now later, just the other day, March 10th. So now, it's been a couple of months. She actually sent me a picture of her daughter and her child. And she said, she is much more grounded and better, right? I love your videos and vibe. And she's basically saying how happy they are, right? And it really did turn out to be a blessing for them. And I'm gonna blur out the faces and everything like that, but in the picture, right, they're really, really happy and truly feeling blessed. So obviously the conversation went on, but I wanted to share that example with you because it is so powerful. And it was funny that it happened personally, because like sometimes when I say these things on the video, it's very nice to hear about. It's like, okay, yeah, nice. Those are nice ideas. That's amazing. But if you're not practicing them wholeheartedly, especially in the moments where it's the most difficult, then these things can never be real for you. Now, this lady, she practiced this to whatever degree she could. And she sees how that quote unquote negative event turned out to be a great blessing that brought her and her daughter closer together and gave them another blessing. Right? So now who knows how this even will unfold, right? This could unfold into something even better that we cannot see yet. And that's the whole point of the advantage method, of the coordination of intention method. In the moment, you truly will not know how this event could possibly be something good for you. But in that moment, you have to have the awareness that my perspective currently is limited. Therefore, let me not pass more judgments. Let me not pass more definitions and labels. Let me just follow the flow. Let me just keep my cool, keep my balance, and follow the flow and see how it turns out. Give life the opportunity to show you what this actually will unfold into. As human beings, we act prematurely always. We're so like on edge. We just react. So inwardly, you have to bring a level of awareness. You have to cultivate a level of calm to be able to carry out this process in a successful way. And I'll share with you another quote that I shared on my Instagram the other day. In this quote, I said, "Wisdom is being able to stretch your vision beyond the scope of your current circumstances. Your capacity for wisdom is directly proportionate to your level of conscious awareness, to the degree of presence that you hold in this very moment." So I'll repeat the first part. Wisdom is being able to stretch your vision beyond the scope of your current circumstances. So if in this moment you carry wisdom, you carry that awareness, you will not react. You will simply be in harmony with life and recognize that even this shall pass. And you will move forward. And you will give life the room, the space to unfold even this situation to you. So let go of your judgments, let go of your labels, and start following this more often. Anytime anything happens, keep your calm, keep your cool, keep your balance, mentally and emotionally. And this, you can't pretend with this, right? You can't fake it. If outwardly you're like, oh yeah, I'm good. Oh yeah, this is going to be something positive. But inwardly you feel like hell, then you know you're not doing it properly. Then you know that inwardly you're still carrying on all those attachments to your definitions, to your labels, to your judgments. That is what has to be let go of at the root. And again, you will not be able to let go of all of that stuff if you are not meditating every single day, if you're not actually working on your level of awareness. So all these techniques remain just flashy tools, too complicated for you to use if you don't do the initial foundation work, which is awareness. And that's why I also focus on it first and foremost in my coaching program. Okay, so put this into practice. If you have any questions about it, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. I will do my best to get back to you. But other than that, I hope you gained tons of value in this video. If you want to learn how to use this method along with other techniques to really create the life you truly want to live, I'm giving away a free workshop right now, which is called the Create Your Dream Life Workshop. You can get that for free down below in the description box, okay? And if you want my personal help to shift to higher consciousness and create a life of peace, joy, and freedom with methods like this, right? The powerful methods like this, then consider my coaching down below. Apply for a free consult, okay? And we'll talk. But other than that, subscribe to this channel, okay? Share this video with a friend who would also find it helpful. Let me know if what sort of questions you have, and I will see you in the next video.